Welcome back to Out and About Today. I'm Pam Wheeler. Our next guest is here to give us an update on the recent Equality Days on the Hill and tell us, again, how we can help advance LGBTQ equality. It's my pleasure to welcome back the Executive Director of the Tennessee Equality Project. Chris Sanders is back. Welcome back, Chris.
Thanks, Pam.
But you're just always fighting for our rights. And
well, there's a lot to fight in this state.
I know there's a lot to fight, and we mentioned it at the top of the show. We're in a red state.
Yeah.
And it's hard. Everybody's against us, right?
Well,
almost everybody.
There are people who are definitely ginning up hate against us. There's no doubt about that. And it's easy to introduce hateful measures in Tennessee. We try on our side to make it as hard as possible for them to pass them. So that's maybe a good segue into what victories we've had so far this legislative session, if you want to talk about that.
I do, because the session is, what, a little bit past midway?
It is, yeah.
And so you've had a lot of victories.
Yeah.
Tell us about them.
The Tennessee Natural Marriage Defense Act, which would have defined marriage as one man and one woman at a time, was taken off notice. The Business License to Discriminate bill was taken off notice. That means they're not running the bill.
So somebody introduces it, and then you rally the troops, and a lot of other people, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We get phone calls, we have meetings, we say nobody supports this, and then they just say bye.
Yeah, I mean, and you bring in coalition partners and do all kinds of things, and there's an inside lobbying game as well as the external public piece, but yeah, all of that. And then one bathroom bill has been withdrawn.
Okay.
So what do we have left on the negative side? We've got a similar version of that bathroom bill was reintroduced by a different sponsor. Well, why did that happen? Well, basically, the old sponsor was convinced it wasn't needed, it wasn't a good idea, but... Convinced
by TEP and other partners?
Well, by the Attorney General, by TEP, I mean, we had several hundred people who contacted him telling him to withdraw the bill, but he also had talks with the Attorney General and on and on and on. So you never know precisely what causes something.
Gotcha.
But it's a complicated set of factors. But why would we have another bill? Well, Family Action Council wants that bill to advance, so they found another sponsor.
Right. And so that's where we sit. Where does the bill, is it in some kind of committee?
It's assigned to committee, but it's not up for a vote in committee yet. Now that could change, you know, within a week or 2 weeks. It could be put on notice. We don't know what their plan to run the bill is, but we're ready whenever it starts moving.
And if it gets to a committee meeting, you try to get people there against it?
We do, as well as having people from all over the state contact the members of that committee to say vote no. We have people there who will show up and be visible against the bill. You have a media strategy on that sort of thing. You engage a lot of different tactics.
And there's a chance it just goes away. If it doesn't get up by the close of this session, which would be April, then it's over. It has to be presented again?
That's absolutely right, because this is the second year of the session. If a bill does not pass in the second year of the session and both gavels fall in both houses, then the bill is dead. But that is the only time a bill is 100% dead, is at the end of the 2-year session when they have been adjourned, sine die.
Okay. So I just want to touch, as we come off our 2 Equality Days on the Hill, Advancing Equality Day, what kind of participation?
Yeah.
How much of a success is it?
Right.
How engaged are we as a community?
Right. So the second one is always better attended than the first one. Although we had very good engagement the first one, there were 18 meetings that took place with 18 different lawmakers. The first one, which was in February. We're going to have 26 meetings for the second one, it looks like, and we have even better statewide representation there. I'm pleased to see more and more suburban areas in Middle Tennessee are participating, so we're getting better Williamson County, Rutherford County representation, even Murray County. So places that are hard red, that need to hear from constituents, we're getting those folks in, and I'm really excited about that.
That's our viewership. Our viewers are in those areas.
Yeah.
So do you think you get, you know, you're 14 years into TEP, you have a lot of hard workers, there's a lot of things in place. Do you think Trump has an effect does it trickle down to the state level and to the local level for you, do you think?
This will be paradoxical, but in some ways, Trump makes it worse and some makes it better. Some lawmakers say, well, things will be taken care of at the federal level now. We don't need to do anything at the state level.
Right.
Trump will oppress the LGBT community. We don't need to do it. It's been outsourced, but others are determined to move forward with things here at the state level. So it's a mixed bag. What I always try to do is adapt with the situation. We always change the curriculum to Lobbying 101 so that it fits the times that we're in. And we have done a massive overhaul, and I'm going to do another one at the end of this year for the next.
Right. We only have 1 minute left. I can't believe this. You need to come back on the show. Do you need money? You need people? You need talent?
We absolutely do. We need money. In Middle Tennessee, one thing to look for is June 22nd. We will hold a big event during Pride Week. It will be the Pink and Purple Party, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to be affordable, so I hope people will attend that. Link your Kroger Plus card to us. Can I say that on this program?
Yes,
I hope I can.
Why not?
You know, Amazon Smile, select Tennessee Equality Project Foundation. Give directly, do what you can.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. We appreciate it. You'll be back again, I know, and I'll see you at that event for sure in June.
Yep.
Now, that's all the time we have for tonight. We'll see you next week on Out and About Today. Good night.
Thanks.